Sometimes when I am looking for breaking VTuber news, I'll troll/VT on 4chan. And while sometimes I might find something useful on VT that I never would have found on Twitter, 99% of the time I find slurs, hate, and horrendous takes. Now you get to suffer with me. This video is not news. This is not educational, this is not constructive. Do not proceed unless you find toxicity funny. Otherwise, it'll just ruin your day. But if you're still here, then join me in the guilty pleasure of being mad at the internet and their dog shit takes. Are you with me? I don't know why, but I'm weirdly excited. Let me know in the comments down below if this is the type of content you're interested in. There is a fresh batch of dog shit every day on 4chan. And then just a quick disclaimer, none of these are in any particular order, none of these will be in context, it's just random dog shit comments to highlight the wretched hive of scum and villainy that is 4chan. Is Gura the worst member of Hololive? Least prolific, extremely incompetent. Her commentary is 90% noises and 10% innuendo. She said she was studying Japanese very hard, yet she still hasn't showed any improvement. How dare she not learn Japanese overnight? I mean, damn it, woman, it's not like languages are hard. Member content is decreased to an all-time low. Bad at video games to an infuriating degree. Can't read a tutorial. Plays always on the easiest mode. Never learns basic mechanics. Pays zero attention to the story. Gives up the slightest sight of challenge. Goes radio silent for days or even weeks. Zero engagement with her fans. Always busy and doing Hololive work, yet totally vague and dodgy about it and never bothers to explain what she means or what she is doing. Despite always being busy, she has released very few side projects, has one solo Ori song, and one solo cover, a shill gotcha game song that was completely forgettable. No signs of improving anytime soon, takes everything she has for granted, ignores the struggle of her senpai that built it all, shows no gratitude to them, the most isolated EM member, stopped all interactions with her genmates, stopped doing one-on-one collabs. God damn, this man has an issue with Gura. Damn. I didn't realize it was that serious, my guy. I don't watch Gura streams, so let me know in the comments if any of this is valid. But my take, based on someone who only watches clips, I think it's dog shit. Pedophiles in shambles. It only took me a few days to realize that most VTuber fans are sexually frustrated women haters whose only cope is believing in the illusion that the 2D model is actually real and there's no disgusting female behind it. You are no different than Slash Politics. Do better. Honestly, that's just a brutally honest critique of 4chan in general. 10 out of 10. This one, straight to the point, kills Holo EN and then shows a picture of Tempus. I mean, don't hold back, my guy. Tell us what you really think. Also, this random comment, oh wow, the homo beggar is begging for collabs again. Shocking. I have no idea what the fuck he's even talking about. What is a homo beggar? What? Who's the homo beggar? I mean, it sounds like an insult. I don't know what it means. This one isn't even hate. This is just funny to me. Do sex exams really take that much studying? Yes. Still not as much as a prostate exam, though. An image of Gura doing what I can only imagine as a dance. Look at her go! How do people enjoy this soulless shit? It's like watching a music video made entirely in The Sims in Simlish. Some of the low poly 3D models that Hololive has does strike me of old-timey video games. Now, personally, I think that's pretty charming, but you know, to each their own. If you hate it, you hate it. Would these be any good at causing serious, potentially lethal damage to my arms? First of all, holy shit, get mental help. Second of all, I would like to remind you that this is on a VTuber subreddit, and he just posted this out of nowhere. Everybody's talking about Ame and Gura and Kiara, and he's like, I want to cut my wrists. The internet is an absolute travesty. Sadly, due to legal reasons, we can only do implied gore. And for anyone who doesn't know, Gura is the Japanese word for gore. I'll never understand the fascination with gore. Y'all are obsessed with like, what's the term called? Riona or like meat, I see some people call it. I don't even understand the appeal. Like I can't even watch horror movies, dude. Like they're nasty. I don't understand why people like watching people get ripped apart, unless it's in like an action setting. I mean, there's power fantasy and then there's pain fantasy, which I don't understand. Obnoxious creep. E-celeb chasing leech. Rapist. SJW. Cover sure knows how to pick 'em. I think they're talking about the Tempus boys, but I have genuinely no idea who the hell is supposed to be who. It just seems like a random string of insults. That hollow semen seems to be rotting your brain. Hollow semen? Again, maybe I'm just an idiot. Maybe I'm not terminally online enough, but what the fuck is hollow semen? Is that the Tempest boys? I have no idea. Regis's demon come. Hot. I don't think Regis is a demon, is he? Also, stop spouting words you don't know the meaning of for retard chama. Again, I don't know what half of this shit means. The fuck is a retard chama? What is a chama? What? How have I been in this community for 2 years and I just keep stumbling across terms I don't understand? What? Tempus was a mistake. Is Cover learning from its mistakes? Bro, I don't know about you, but the Regis and Kobo collabs are genuinely some of my favorite collabs that I've ever seen.
Go away! Ragas! 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 Stop it! Ragas! Ragas! Ah! No! Ragus, I swear! Don't ever you do that again! I swear! Oh my god! Ragus! I'll tell Mommy Kiwawa! I'll tell Mommy Kiwawa! I'm shaking right now, you know! I'm fighting for my life there! Bro!
The pure rage gives me life.
They bounce off so well against each other. You got Regis as the straight man and Kobo was the fucking maniac. How is Tempus a mistake? I genuinely don't understand all the hate these boys receive. I think they're great. Death to homo lovers! I mean, that's just rampant homophobia. Congrats. I should not be surprised to find that on the internet, yet I always am for some reason. That's on me, really. Do you get paid to be a retard? I'm not the type of person who uses retard as an insult, but if I ever did, that's definitely something I would use. Proof? Show dyke tits. The 4chan messaging system makes it really confusing to read because you don't know what they're replying to unless you hover over like that series of numbers. So I just read this out of context and I have no idea who they're responding to or what the fuck they're talking about. It reads like how having ADHD feels after 4 or 5 monster energies. Kiara liking the Hitler Jugend cut on girls. Now this one I do know because I know a little bit about history. Hitler Jugend refers to Hitler Youth. Did Kiara at some point mention she likes German uniforms or Hitler uniforms? Where does this come from? Why is Holo Myth so broken? Why couldn't they just keep the illusion that they were all friends? I don't know, man. I think they are friends, but apparently this guy thinks it's all Mori's fault, so Again, classic rampant homophobia. Keeps taking me by surprise, and that's on me. EN4 being the equivalent to a black inner city family from Detroit would be the best thing that could happen to Hololive. I disagree. You know what? I'm gonna go out on a limb and take a radical stance and say that that would not be good. Finally, some positivity on 4chan. You're mentally ill, and I hope you get help. I mean, that probably came with genuine compassion and definitely not extreme condescension. Unironically, Myth was too successful too fast. Her breakout success made Gura the branch darling and forced an artificial distance from the others. Mori became big-headed and ungrateful. Ame didn't know how to deal with it, preferring smaller support role where she is freer to be creative. Kiara was upset she didn't live up to the others and let numbers give her brainworms. When you say Holo Myth exploded, you're absolutely right. I don't know what's with all this talk of like Gura not interacting with others. Again, I really only watch clips of Holo Myth, so feel free to make fun of me for not knowing what the fuck's going on, but I just don't see it. Also, who was saying that Ame didn't know how to deal with her success? I mean, I've never seen any sign that Amelia Watson wasn't able to handle the success. She's like the least controversial of all the Holo Myth girls. What? I want an Abo, short for Aboriginal, often in terms of Australian Aboriginal, VTuber who can sing and dance, and then shows a picture of some overweight middle-aged women Aboriginals. Like, I don't know what this post is supposed to mean, but like, leave Aboriginal women alone, I guess? Anon, I'm not convinced Aboriginals have the intelligence to even make it to this website. First of all, racist. Second of all, they have internet in Australia. Like, what? That doesn't even make sense. Imagine saying Native Americans can't access 4chan. Like, bro, I went to school with them, referring to Aboriginals. They'd come reeking of piss and shit because bathing is white dog culture, steal your lunch and hat out of your bag, disrupt the class with monkey noises, and throw shit around, banging on desks, etc. There are a few that are okay, but you usually see them wandering around in groups, stealing from stores, bashing people in groups, doing home invasions, etc. Look at the prison demographics in the country. For 3%, they sure are overrepresented. I'm not saying my man didn't have bad experiences with Aboriginals. I'm not from Australia. I don't know what it's like over there. But one, this reeks of blatant racism, and two, when it comes to policing, I don't think it's controversial to say that the reason more black people are arrested isn't because black people are inherently more criminal or whatever, but because police are racist. Fuck that. I want a VTuber with high-functioning Down syndrome, a literal based retard. Imagine the Zatzadans. And for anyone who doesn't know, Zatzadan refers to the just chatting streams. I feel like if someone did genuinely have some sort of mental condition and then became a streamer, them having a mental condition would become the focal point and they would just be bullied by chat. Like, chat is already a bully in most streams. Imagine the bullying that would happen if the person legit had some sort of mental condition. It would be a tragedy. No one but the scummiest of society would enjoy that. Coco was never good. Redditors just convinced this board that everyone who doesn't like her is a chink. Everyone who doesn't like her is Chinese. That's not how the insult is used, my guy. You're doing the racism incorrectly. And then in reference to Coco, a literal overrated bitch, only praised because she was the only English-speaking VTuber related to a big corpo, real facade. Just like the bore fest that is Niji ID, they may as well never existed. Fucking embarrassing. Rough. Excuse me while I take a break for some pumpkin spice eggnog because I'm secretly a basic white bitch using a voice changer. Anyway, back to 4chan and all of its horrible, horrible glory. Again, in reference to Coco, yeah, because I care about the character. Not the corpo, but the character. I liked the tall dragon girl with huge tits who made the other girls say stupid things, but helped them through tough situations. Coco effectively died on her graduation day, and a lot of people rightfully shed tears over that. I participate in /VT, Sings, Judgment, and it was Kino. I have no idea what that last chunk of the sentence meant. Sings, Judgment, and it was Kino? Sings, Judgment, and it was Kino? I have no idea what that means. I don't care about some washed up whore who often streams with a face cam though. Oh dear God, face cam, how dare she? She's supposed to be some kind of delinquent, but she's literally just a regular whore who occasionally uses a pretty nice live 2D model. Oh my God, women's faces, how horrifying! I'll never make it! Oh, how will I ever recover from seeing a woman's face? Oh, the horror! The horror! Why can't anime girls be real? Oh no! Why are all of my anime waifu VTubers secretly women? Real women? The acres and acres of grass going completely untouched in 4chan is hilarious to me. Coco was always Redditor bait. She pandered to that site so fucking much. It was worse than the here tubers, so it's no big surprise that her reincarnation is just as retarded, really. Just more focused on baiting Coomers this round, I guess. Coomer bait content is not unique to Coco or Kson or anyone else. It is extremely prevalent. Nothing wrong with not liking lewd VTubers, just don't fucking watch them. Why are you so mad? If you don't like it, don't watch it.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
No one's holding a gun to your head and forcing you to watch VTubers. You can just not watch them. If you don't like them, gasp! I swear to God, I'm like 1,000,000 times smarter than all of 4chan combined. This is actually so fucking cringe and pathetic. I'm so glad I never watch any of this Coomer bait retardation. They are the definition of whores and e-girls with anime avatars. I would argue that the difference between an e-girl and a female VTuber is that female VTubers are oftentimes good at the game instead of just playing the game with cleavage out. Like, bro, some of these female VTubers are actually cracked at the game.
Well, that's fine. Only a few seconds. DD! Yay!
You are actually so fucking cringe and pathetic. You are the dictionary definition of retardation. Why are you fags so obsessed with this? Yep, Jews and Western women ruin everything they touch. Well, hey, as a Jew, the only thing that I ruin is my own life. And this one is just like a stream of vitriol that came out of nowhere. I have no idea who he's screaming at, but faggot, femcel, you'll never be a woman, you will never get married. This one took me by absolute shock. Yeah, get that core pussy, king. Apparently this is like a yellow super chat. I don't know who's, apparently this was in Magni's stream. Core pussy? Necrophilia edition. Bro, if anybody knows what stream of Magni's this is from, please let me know. I want to know the context of this. When was he talking about having sex with dead women? What the fuck's happening? And the last thing I want to share with you is this meme that I feel like sums up my opinion on /VT. You turned her against me. You have done that to yourself. That's so true. So yeah, there's your daily fix of absolute internet degeneracy and toxicity. I hope you enjoyed. You gotta laugh at toxicity, because if you don't, it'll just drive you insane. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you liked it. Let me know if you want more of this. Let me know if the video was awful and you never want this again. I really got to get feedback on this because this is going to be really easy to make. There is an infinite fountain of content, but I'm also just kind of spreading hate and vitriol through the internet, which is not what I originally set out to do. So, morally dubious but low effort content, we'll see how it goes. My moral compass will shift real quick if the video takes off. Anyway, bye guys.